Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and today we are going to be paint pouring some, what are those called? Terracotta pots and flower pots. So if you haven't done the paint pouring before, it's really easy. It's really acrylic paint mixed with like an oil or something. You can buy a whole kit on Amazon. I bought it 4 years ago. To this day, I can't believe it. And well, I don't know if I bought it 4 years ago to this day, but we used it 4 years ago to this day. My husband and I did during COVID and as a date night thing. So anyway, it's really easy to do. So it's for the people that just, maybe you're not quite for sure about this whole crafting thing, right? So anyway, the terracotta pots, we're gonna pick our colors and pour the paint over them and let them drip down, and it's so pretty when it's done. And then put the flowers in and do all that fun stuff, and then they'll be ready so I can take them to work for a fundraiser that we're doing. So it'll be a lot of fun. It's easy project to do. It just takes a little bit because you're putting multiple layers of paint on there, so it's got to dry, right? So it's not something, most of it will dry pretty quick, but some of it, if it's too thick or too overlaid over other paint, it'll take you a good, couple hours or so to really let it set, and then you can put a clear coat on it and on the inside of your pot. That's very important to do. That way, when you're watering the pot and stuff like that, or if it's outside, then it's sealing it and it's not affecting it. That being said, let's get started on this because this can be a fun project. Okay, let's do this. Cheers. Okay, I'm starting with 3 different sizes of terracotta pots. I already painted them lightly. I did one good coat and then a light second other coat on it because we're going to be dripping paint all over. I just wanted more of a white base instead of the terracotta base, but I just used this Rust-Oleum 2 times paint and primer stuff. I will be sealing them, but we'll do that after we paint it and let them dry for a while. So these have been sitting in the garage probably an hour and a half or so. I sprayed them, let them set. I sprayed them just like this on another cardboard out in the garage, and then I flipped them so I could get this. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, the plants are growing in it, you know what I mean? So, and you can see there's still a little orange through it, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be, it doesn't matter if it drips because we're going to be dripping paint anyway, right? These 2 are going to be where they're inside each other. You know that look. Usually with 3, which I could do all 3, but I am doing 2 for one and then a bigger one for another one for this fundraiser. And then I bought this today at Walmart to go in this one. So once the smaller and the medium are, smaller and medium are put together, this is going to go in the middle. This one is just going to be all flowers. I do have, if I want to, I do have some, depending on the colors I choose for this, some butterfly picks that I can put in the flowers also to make it really pretty. But I'm kind of really excited about this. This is the pour kit. It's a pre-mixed pour art starter kit that we got during COVID off Amazon. It comes with the drop cloth, all that stuff, the paint, everything, all that. That's with it. It's got the instructions, everything. It came with the canvas and everything like that. And my husband and I did it for a date night during COVID when you couldn't do anything, and we had so much fun doing it. And I love them. And the 3 canvases that we did are hanging in my office craft room upstairs, and I love them. So I have so much paint left over, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do these because it's fun, and I can use some of it up, and I get to craft, and it goes for a good cause. So I just got to remember, I think it says it's a pre-mix, so it's all pre-mixed, but there is an oil in here, and I can't remember what the oil is for, but they're all pretty watery. But this is well worth it if you guys want to do something like that. Now, tonight we're going to do, I'm not going to do the big one tonight. I'm going to do that tomorrow because I just ordered 11 by 16 canvas. So I'm going to do 2 projects at once. So I'm going to put this on top of a bigger canvas, and when I pour, all that paint will pour onto the canvas, and then I can use it as artwork also for myself. But in the meantime, I have this little guy. I don't know if this will be much fun. Probably not the big one on here, the medium, but definitely the small one I can put on here, and as I'm pouring over it, it'll drip on here, and I can use the paint on here and make another pretty piece of art for myself, right? You know, so I get something out of this too. So I'm excited about that. So we're doing these two tonight. This one I'm going to do tomorrow when the canvas comes. So we got a few days. I still have to get the plants for them. I'm just deciding how this comes out before I get the plants. And the two places I went to today, like I just went to Home Depot and Walmart. Their plants sucked. So I don't want those. This is for a fundraiser. I want them to be very nice and plush and beautiful. So I need to go to a greenhouse for them. So I'm going to see if one of the girls at work, if we want to go together and see what we can get to get really vibrant and lively plants to put in these things. But this one's just going to be full of plants or flowers. With maybe some of the green grass coming out of the middle of it and some of the butterfly picks in it. And these two are going to have the double layer of flowers and this little guy sticking out of the middle. So let's see what we come up with. Right, so I put the drop cloth below this, and I'm just putting it aside cardboard for this one. I won't do the canvas one yet. I'll do this one first. These have to kind of match a little bit. Oh, what colors am I put this, what am I going to do in here? In my little, so I'm trying to remember what this was for. The magic cell. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, sorry. Silicone oil. Yeah, you put this in. It's kind of leaking a little bit. Put that in. Ooh, I could do a red, white, and blue. And then this in the middle. Should I do that? Do you think that's too much? Or should I do the red, white, blue on the big pot? Should I do this one more? Let me think. Flowers for this size with that in it would be more smaller, like whites, pinks, probably stuff like that. I don't have a lot of blue left. I see they're all pre-mixed, so I don't know if you're supposed to put the oil. I can't remember. It's been 4 years. And the instructions don't really say much. They say to add the oil to it, 3 or 4 drops. I'll probably just add some oil to it. I could do, let's see here. Oh, I don't know a lot of. Yeah, okay. I think for these, I'm going to try doing it with this thing. This is what we did before. Can you even see? So you can do, they call it, I don't remember, the messy way, the non-messy way. That's what I'm saying. You can pour paint all over top. It'll drizzle down, which is acrylic paint. So I can go get acrylic paint and add more of that oil to it. My own acrylic paint upstairs for other colors. So if I need more blues and stuff. Which, wouldn't it be pretty? Red, blue, and gold. But do I want that on the canvas one? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need more white, I think. Because this is a lot. Okay, so we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We don't really need a lot of, oh, I guess we don't really need a lot of white, right? Because duh, it's already painted white. We'll do a little gold at the end. I don't have a lot of this blue, but I think, oh, that's the end of that blue. Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. Up to God, it doesn't run all over. Isn't that beautiful? It is really beautiful. You have to admit. I think I'm going to need a lot more paint, so I'm going to have to go upstairs and mix this in. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. Okay, well that wasn't very much. I'm going to add a hint of gold. And they don't even have to, we don't have to have it covered the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can do, doesn't it remind you of like hot, I mean, obviously it's not the colors of hot fudge, but hot fudge running down. I'm just going to see how this goes. I might take, let's see, at least not wanting it, right? Let's see if I can get some, I don't know if it's going to work, but scoop it back in. And let's face it, no one sees the bottom, right? And obviously the smaller one that's going to go in the dirt doesn't have to be, it's got to be more paint around maybe the top of it, right? This is the main centerpiece, or the main piece of this dual. What we got going on here? So you can see this is already thinner because they already mixed it with this oil. So if I wanted to, I could go upstairs and get, oh my God, this is so pretty. I love it. Now, once it dries a little bit and we flip it, now you can have it cover the whole thing if you want to, but I don't know. That's why I did it in white first. Should I do a hair? I feel like I need a little more blue in there. Ooh, well, not that much blue in one spot. Okay, we can still get some more out, so might as well drip it. I'll show you the other sides here in a minute. Yeah, baby. It's like a race. Who's going to get down there first? I'm pretty impressed at how this is turning out. I absolutely love it. Oops, I don't want to drip everywhere. I am going to take this and make this a border, right? Right? Might as well. It's like when your ice cream melts. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Do I have any? Now we got a lot of red going on, right? We got a little bit more of the. It's hard to see. I feel like this side needs a little more. Oops. Okay, run, little guy, run. I don't need you to. There we go. You get to just fill in certain spots. So excited, I love it. I need to do these for me. I'm trying to get, so I got like border evenly around, I think this filler in there. Yeah, so what you do is, if I wanted to put it just in the cup, I would use a little bit of that oil in the cup with whatever paint I want, or I can just put the paint in all of the bottles. So, so we'll see. I still need. Get a little more blue going. There's still some in here because it's watery enough, but barely any. So, but they're like the blue, the gold, the red. So we're gonna just let it dry for a little bit. And I'll probably go get another cardboard and move it to the other side once this dries a little bit, because we got a base going around here. When we flip it up and this is dry enough, then we'll flip it and I can always top off the rim of it a little bit, but I'll show you around it. Okay. Right there. I feel like, but I like the swirl there, but I feel like I need to do something there. Okay. Okay, so I went upstairs and got one of my True Blues, which is similar but not quite the same. So I don't want to ruin this whole paint because with that oil, because you know, I craft, I do other stuff. So I'm gonna just pour some in here of that. Oops, shit, which one's which? This one. And then I'm gonna mix a drop or two of that oil in there. This oil is like, you see. God. Okay, so now we have at least a little more of this blue to work with, right? So I got this on the canvas right now. Normally, if you're doing on canvas, pour on canvas, we put cups underneath it or something to rise it so it could drip off. But I'm gonna do it this way because I want the paint on the canvas on this one. So I think this time I'm gonna do a little different. Now remember, this one's gonna be half in, I don't know if I had enough oil in there, dirt, right? So we want more focus on the front of this. I just love the gold. So I did it down a little farther than more at the base because that's going to be in the dirt in the middle of this one. And I'm letting it run. We'll see if it even gets much on this canvas. If not, I'll pour some from here on the canvas and we'll have a fun little art project together. I think this is cute with the red, white, and blue. Make it a little pretty on the bottom. No one's going to see it, right? It's going to be in the other dirt, but that's okay. Just trying to see where I need blotches and splots. You see that blue worked out, me doing it that way, right? It's getting a little messy. I'm just going to wipe that on the canvas there so I don't have any issues. Reminds me of, what is it? Is it Wonder Woman with the gold, with the red, blue and white? I love it. Wonder Woman. Let it run. It is so pretty. My God. I love it. So this one I did the bottom part of it. I guess I can do this one too. Just letting it run to see if there's any more. I should put more on it. I'm so excited. All right, right now, I just want to move this one over to another cardboard. And this one, I'm going to do the same. I want to see. I'm going to pour some in here. I add a little black, I think, to it. This is where you're supposed to do the, here we go. Comes with all these little cups, but you can use like solo cups and stuff also. Probably need more than this. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm trying to be sparingly about it. I'm just gonna put whatever I have. I don't want to waste. Need more. We definitely need more. Where is my oil? That's fun. It's so easy. So you don't even have to be like, you know, painting the lines and do perfect shapes and everything else. Don't worry about it. Just have fun with it. Right? Get it all off without getting all over me. I think that's just acrylic paint. You want it to run and move. There's a lot of black in here. This is not my cup of tea. I might put some other color in here in a minute, but kind of looks like a cat. Well, it did look like a cat. Now it's not. I wonder what other fun colors I have in my palette over here that didn't come in this. I mean, I could put yellow. Oh, have I not used yellow? Really? Is it liquidy enough? I have not. We have plenty of yellow. Plenty. Maybe I should do that one over there in yellow when I get ready to do it. So the oils and stuff help it so it doesn't all blend together, so the colors stay the same, is what they say. I'm not an expert. But I need a little more color in this because I'm not fond of all black. So we need to get this going. Look at it move. Isn't it cool? It reminds you of those, remember those sand things that had all the different colors of sands in them and stuff? Or the blues and whatever, and you could watch it just, it's mesmerizing. If it drips, it's fine. You can also do this. It's just paint. You'll be okay. So we got lots of it. Look at it move. It's so mesmerizing to me. That's why I love it. Reminds me of a Marvel comic, right? And I'm not even a comic person. Try to put it more this way. Cover my edges. Trust me, when we did the first ones, my husband and I, we did not cover the edges. I kind of like it. I don't know, I feel like it needs a little white in there to move around. I think they said you can use one of the little torch things also, activate some of the color. I think it's got plenty of color. I thought, or like even like a hair dryer, but I'm not going upstairs to get a hair dryer, so because it'll move it more. You know what I mean? So got some drippage. And it doesn't all, like, that's still open and that's open, but it doesn't matter because I got white in there, you know what I mean? They had gloves originally with this kit, just so you know. Obviously, we use those. I feel like I need a little bit of more yellow in there, and then I think I'm done. Just to lighten up some of the dark spots. All right, do you like it? Look how cool that is. Can you see it? I really like it a lot. It's got a lot of darkness to it, but at the same time, I like the pops of the color in it and stuff. Paint the edges. It doesn't go anywhere in my house, but it's a painting that I got from doing those, right? And I just add some black to it and stuff. I think it's very pretty. It'd be fun in a kid's room or something. Or a grown man that likes comics and all that stuff. Let it on there. Dry just like that. All right, so I just add a little bit of silver in there. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very pretty. I just don't want to touch it again because I just kind of washed up my hands as best I could for right now. All right, so far we have those two drying. And then this, which is hard to see with the light glaring on it. So we'll see tomorrow when I do that one over there in more of pinks, purples, stuff like that. I think, because I think I'm going to put like petunia, stuff like that, more of the purple pink things for Mother's Day type colors in that. You scared the heck out of me, kiddo. We got that one over there. Anyway, so that one, this one here with the reds, the blue, the gold and stuff, I'm going to try maybe to do totally white flowers in it, or really dark purple flowers, or really red. All one color. Either the red, the white, or maybe the dark purple, but I haven't decided. But I want small flowers in these ones. And that one I want bigger flowers in. So we'll see. We'll see. Look at this mess I got going on here. This is my project going on. All right, but I like this, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to keep it or if I want to give it to a friend of mine that likes like Marvel comics and stuff, because it kind of reminds me of that, doesn't it? I don't know. All right, I'll be back. Look how cool this turned out. I really, really like it. Even though it's not my type of colors, I really, really like it. Okay, so it's the next day. This is ready. I'm gonna do, let's start with pinks on it, okay? So we know this is, I think I'm gonna do, so I got all plants for this. I didn't end up getting flowers. So we went today, my friend and I went today to, oh, you know what? I did it this way, didn't I, last time? And I got the canvas. The canvas came in. It's not open. Oh, it is not open at all. What was I saying? So we went and got flowers and stuff like that. So I wonder if I'm supposed to do, this has enough in it. I ended up for this one doing just plants to go over it. So I thought I'll do pink, black, and some greens because I have plant. You'll see the plants a little bit later. They're out in the car right now. And then I thought I'm going to stick some green, this green in there because, right, the plants are green. I did go outside. Okay, so I apologize. I thought I hit record. So this is the bigger pot now. And we went today to get plants and flowers and everything. I got just plants for this that have different colors in them. So like pinks and greens and some darker blacks and stuff. So I just put black on here, some green. So I did the black, the green, my pink because I got a lot of pink. But I'm going to put more pink in here. I put some of this lighter blue in. I was just going to see what other color I can throw in there a little bit and realized that I was not videotaping. The other two, I did get the clear coat on them or the sealant on them. I sealed the inside and the outside. And I will show you when I seal this one, but I thought I'd get those done and they're drying outside. So that way I can start planting them up. This one I'm going to do plants with. I told you that. That one out there I'm going to do flowers. So I think I got enough flowers for them. And that one's going to have this little guy in the middle. This one is going to have a little bit of the green tall grass in the middle, the ornamental grass, and then flowers all around it. So I'm hoping, or plants all around it. So I'm hoping I got enough for this. But I want some purple in this. Right, so I'm going to take my own purple. But see how that's thick? And that's because it's just regular acrylic paint, where this is really thin because it was already mixed, right? So I'm going to pour some of that in and just mix it up a little bit. Hopefully this works out. I have to make a little more. I never make enough because I'm always worried that I'm going to have too much. And, you know, I like my crafting paint. Do we have enough on this side? Maybe. I'll do a little more there. I need some paint to run. Fun, right? This blue would be fun. Going over the purple a little bit. Okay. I think that's cute. I think it's enough. So originally I was going to do like pink and purple flowers in this and stuff. And then, I don't know, we went to a really nice greenhouse and it was just, there was a lot to choose from. And I thought, you know what, let's just do like different, I don't know, different plants in it with the green sticking out, and it still has color to it, but this is more, you know, the vibrant. It's trying to pull it all together. Okay, I'm going to do the same way around the outside edge here. Pull in the paint to give it a little rim. I don't want to pull this off yet, so I'm just waiting. I'm going to spread out some of the paint a little bit. It's on this canvas, so we'll see what we come up with when we're done. But it definitely pooled down here. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Oh, hold on, stop. So far, so you can see it. I got to put more dirt in here, but I had it filled and then I ended up putting more in here. So I think we're gonna do red and white all around the outside. Hopefully, I don't even think I did that. This goes well. Guess I can remove this for right now because I kind of know, like, I got to stick to the sides, right? Squish it down in there. I'm pretty happy how these turned out. Plus I got to craft, so you know that always makes me happy. I did all red and white. They don't, you know, they never have blue of anything, right? They have that deep purple, but they're purple, and this one was like that. And this one happened to have a white or a purple one in it, and I didn't want that. So yeah. What am I putting in the top? I think I might leave that one out. That's a bigger one, so I might need it on top. Got more. I just gotta get them off the kitchen counter. So I did spray this with the sealant. Let me get some more red. Okay, so if we put this in the middle, right, it packs it in. Is it crooked? No, but I feel like I could do, damn it. I feel like I could put another one right there. Like I could smoosh these together more, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Need to get a little bit more dirt in here. All right, so we got some more dirt in. Now, this little guy has to go in the middle, so I gotta put these opposite. Oops. So this is red and white. I'm gonna do opposite. We'll see if this works out. Can't guarantee anything. So I need some whites. I got a really tall white one, but he is like really tall. So So what are these flowers? They're verbena. And let's just do this. I wish I could squish them closer together. Let's do that. Their seed blocks are so big compared to, well, I guess that was tall. You know, they're in 3-packs now. We discussed this before. So it's like, geez Louise, they used to be in, what, 6-packs? I don't even think they do that anymore. So now, really, you're just getting more dirt with the same amount of flowers. It's like you could eliminate some of the dirt and give us some more flowers in there. Ooh, that's got a lot of roots on it. Look at that. Oops, sorry. Sorry, little guys. My cup runneth over. Squeeze your little butts in there. Squeeze it. Oh, shit. I got 2 roots together, you guys. Son of a gun. Can I squeeze a white in? Do I have another white? I do. This mammoth one. I'm going to take half this dirt off. This is ridiculous. There is no reason. He is huge. I don't know if I can fit him in here. And I don't think I have any other whites left. Besides that don't have flowers on them. You know what I mean? Like I got those. But you want them to look pretty when you're doing a fundraiser. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm fitting too many in here. Oh, he's behemoth. Maybe I should put him down farther. I feel like I need to put some more dirt in there or something. All right. This is crooked. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna clean this up. It got a little messy. I don't know. I mean, this thing is so tall. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't like him in there. He's awkward. I mean, I can put, this is a white, I guess, screw it. It's got flower buds on it, right? So I'll stick him in. It is, well, I think it's white one. It was in the white tray. We also got a purple in the white tray, right? So who knows? So hopefully in 2 days, it'll push out some white flowers. So it looks kind of nice in there. Like a manhandling these things. Okay, let's get some of the dirt off. Do I feel like I can push another? I feel like I could get more in here, but I got this white one here, so if I did another white one, I could do a double red on the other side, maybe. I just feel like I could fit more in here. There we go. He's just huge. This one is just a big guy. He's a big guy. Biscuits, what are you doing? So he's, I don't know if I like this one. Look how big he is. Whoops. I don't know. Do I like him? I don't think I do. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, little guy, but you're a gigantuan. So let's put a red in there instead. So we'll have more red, which is fine. Much smaller yourself. This one's a red leftover. I'm gonna stick this just on the others. Oh shit, it's not. Why is it pink? Screw it. Put it on this side. And push him over just a little bit. And it fills it in a little bit. There. Thanks so much for my clean floor. All right, so now let's see. Just a little bit. How's it looking? Good, right? I just want to make sure this is in there good. All right. And I'm going to stick him right in the middle. Ta-da! That turned out so cute. I really like it. I'm just trying to get my fingerprints off it. I got the red, white, and all those good colors. All right, there it is. Isn't that cute? That turned out really cute. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, so this is my circle. Circle of love. And I'm going to put, oh, you're not correct. Oh, you know what I'm supposed to do, right? You know. Oh, shit. Hold on. So I moved my pot. It's drying. There's black in there. Well, here is the painting that came from that. I did add a little more. I added some of that blue into it because I was just trying to use it the bottle. So I used up the blue, the green, and the white, I think. I'm pretty sure the white. Let's see. Yeah. And got all that on there. And then there's certain spots where there's no paint at all, which is perfectly fine. And I think it's really pretty. I really love it. So then I add a little extra pink at the very end to draw it all in together. And I love it a lot. So I'm just going to let it dry. Okay, so here's this one. I did not tape it because it was like midnight when it finally dried. I put the clear coat on it. Look how cute that turned out. So I got to take him to work today to get him there. But Biscuits keeps wanting to play with this green. Let's see. I like the colors popping, and this popped with it. I love it. And it's brighter in person. I wish you could see how bright and pretty that one is. There's Mischief. And then again, in the daylight, this one, the little solar light was going last night in the kitchen. They turned out so stinking cute. I love them. And then here is the painting. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So I got two paintings. There's a smaller one. Yeah, I love it. And I wanted to show you, this is what I use, the Ultra Cover paint and primer. I spray painted the primer on the inside of the pot after it was painted and the outside so that it helps not bubble up and all that when you go to, water the plants and stuff. So it lasts a lot longer. So yeah. All right, so what'd you think? See, that was fun. Easy peasy. They turned out great. I love them. I can't wait to see the people's reactions at work that get to see how they turned out. I think I need to do some for myself because I love them a lot and I didn't want to give them up, to be honest with you. I really like the red, white, and blue and the gold one because it was a 2-tier one with the light in the top. That turned out so stinking cute. And then I love the other one because I did more of the purples and the blues and the, a little bit of yellow in there and stuff like that. It was brighter. And I love the plant foliage, the different color of the foliage of the plants that I put in there and stuff. So I don't know which is my favorite, but I feel like I need to do a few pots of my own to have around here, out on the back deck or something. I don't know. We'll see what I come up with for that because I really want to do some for myself. So easy craft, great for Mother's Day, great for a birthday project, anything. Great cheap way to, those pots did not cost me very much. I think like $6.88 or something was the biggest one at, was it $6.88? Maybe a little bit more than that at Walmart. I never go to Walmart. But anyway, it was the big one. And then, so I would say $20 for all three sizes. Somewhere around there. 22 for all three sizes. And the paint doesn't cost very much. The kit doesn't cost very much either, but it's been a long time. It's been 4 years, so I don't know. Can't remember what it cost, but it didn't. I think it was maybe $20 or something. But you can see I use my own acrylic paint also to improvise, and I add that oil to it, and it worked great. So that being said, I don't even really think you necessarily, if you got down to one paint color that you needed and you had to use a regular acrylic one, if you didn't have the oil, you could drip it on there. It'd just be thicker. And I wouldn't do all of them that way because obviously it won't run easily and, whatever. And it may blend with another color. But if you're down to one last color that you need to pull out of your arsenal of craft colors, you know what I mean? And you didn't have the oil for it, I think it'd be okay. But I suggest you do it. It's a great thing for like families or doing it with kids or something like that. And 4 years ago, my husband did it with me, and I think he really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. It was an easy craft for him. I was telling my sister-in-law about it, and she said she's good at some crafts, but not painting or anything, right? Her and I did a paint by numbers thing for adults because I knew she wasn't great at doing painting projects, but I thought, do you want to try it or not? So I did a paint by numbers. Oh my God, we laughed so hard. But it was hilarious. Hers turned out okay. okay, okay. But I was telling her about this, and she's like, oh, maybe I could do that. I'm like, yes, you could. You are my husband's sister, so yes, you could. I go, your brother loved it. It was easy, and they turned out great. So I think maybe one of these days I'll do a project with her with that paint pouring and see if she likes it. So I think she'll enjoy it. But anyway, give it a try with people. Either way, it's a cheap craft. So, and you'll enjoy how it turns out. Oh, hey, hit that little bell, subscribe. So if I do more projects, you can see it. Oh, and what was the other thing? Did you give it a thumbs up? Please do. It really helps my channel. I appreciate it. All right, I'm done with all that stuff. Cheers.